I'm Nixon McShane.
And I'm Eryn Campbell-Campanola.
We were on the hit TV show Twice Blessed together, and we're also good friends. This is my thing. I guess you could say we've been blessed twice.
My part
by each other. Nope, I do this. And now we're diving back into the world of Twice Blessed for the ultimate rewatch podcast. We'll break down our favorite moments and give you top secret behind the scenes insight into the making of all of our favorite show.
That was mine. That was definitely mine.
Great to be back.
Great to be back. So great. Well, let's just dive on in. By now, I'm sure you've all caught wind of the fact that our former friend and guest from last week, Paul Dukakis, you know, the
Nepo
lurch,
baby.
yeah, the Nepo baby lurch we had, has been talking behind our backs and
publicly,
ungratefully rejecting the redemption that we offered him with our platform. So
he has appeared on Marsha and Rowan's cursed podcast. That's also recapping Twice Blessed.
I can't even talk about it.
We're just really disappointed in Paul, and we want to...
It's like, you know, if you just wanted to, like, talk shit, then, yeah, you should have gone there first, because that's what they're all about, like, fanning the flames of decades-old drama, you know. Listen, Paul is what we in the industry like to call a podcast slut.
Yeah. His throat must be very hoarse from all that talking.
Some people will do anything for attention. It's just like, why do some people want to live in the past, right?
Marsha and Rowan are just constantly trying to talk about what happened on the set, who was violating child labor laws. It doesn't matter. What happens now is what matters, and the fans are what matter.
Like, I don't know about you, but I'm a grown-up. You're a grown-up.
Mm-hmm.
We don't know how old Kate is.
Mm-hmm. Well, speaking of Marsha and Rowan, they did decline your request for them to come on the pod again.
Oh,
I think that was like the fourth or fifth
They were asking us to be on.
They wanted us to be on.
They wanted us.
You had me sent several emails.
No, we sent a rejection.
Them.
So if anything, they were rejecting our rejection.
You must have looped me off that rejection.
No, okay,
but
well,
yeah,
you know what?
They rejected you again.
It's post-Me Too, and when a woman and Nixon says no, it means no, okay?
And that's what we said to them, because we don't believe in Marsha and Rowan's thesis that Twice Blessed was so, I don't know, what's the word they use?
Toxic?
No. They used another word. They used many words.
Mm-hmm.
They also
toxic.
Said, like, what was it, like,
actually,
an abomination?
Probably added to the evil of the world, and that's not something we agree on.
You know what I think adds to the evil of the world? Hate.
Denial.
There's no place for hate.
Denial of good television.
Well, they won't be coming on the show, so I think we can move on.
Okay, well, I'm just glad that we covered that in our own words.
Time for Reno Watch?
I guess it's time for Reno Watch.
I'm a great singer. So it's like this.
Renovation is a passion. Eryn Campbell-Campanola. Eryn Campbell-Campanola. Eryn Campbell-Campanola. Reno Watch.
Still hits.
I
thought we were going to fix that one,
I thought
Kate.
you were going to do something about that one.
Well,
but
maybe we can talk about pay before I do any of that work.
Can you believe her?
No, honestly, I can't believe her. And I'm starting to get really fed up with her attitude.
Me too.
Because it's like she doesn't even understand.
I can hear you guys.
It's just
I'm sitting right here. I can hear you.
Sorry, we're having a sidebar. Just also a quick note for our viewers. You might have noticed that we typically have mic stands. Unfortunately, our lovely producer Kate's car was broken into.
Her beater.
Because she parked it in a bad neighborhood.
I live in Los Feliz.
Exactly.
I don't know where that is. So she managed to save one that you can see she is using. But we're going to have to hold ours in our cute little hands, and that's okay.
My arm is starting to get a bit tired. So if you notice that my voice is shaking at all, or if I'm getting a bit frustrated, that's why. It's kind of draining me physically more so than I usually am during these recordings. And I just wanted to be clear about that was all Kate.
That was
thank you
because
both for
Kate.
being so flexible holding your mics.
So Reno Watch this week got a little bit of a big one due to choices that were made by my construction team based on my decisions and orders that I gave to them, they have created a sinkhole. It's a hole, essentially. It's a big hole in the ground, and I don't really know why everyone's so upset about it. Is that where the house was? The house was there, and now it has been swallowed. I'm talking to everyone I know about like what we do. Do we build a big plug? Do we, we're committed to solving the problem. But of course,
oh my God,
the neighbors have been a bit excessive in their being upset about it.
Did it swallow anybody else's house?
Look, the sinkhole is growing. It's a growing situation. And I think that if it swallows a pool house, if it swallows an ADU, if it swallows the mother-in-law apartment that someone's mother-in-law was living in, it was a matter of time. We cannot blame individuals for the course of nature. However, I understand that I am a public face. I am the face of this project.
I was wondering, because I was on your Instagram the other day, no reason, and I was noticing that a lot of the comments on your grid posts are incredibly negative.
Yeah, it's bullying is what it is.
I think one of them said that you should go stick it up your A.
I should stick a hole up my A.
I think they meant the house.
Well, the house is gone.
I think they meant the sinkhole up your A, which I guess would just start
put a hole in a hole. Make it make
I don't
sense.
Know. Well, you know what? Haters don't go by logic.
Look,
we both know that.
Yes, I'm being blackballed as a woman in renovation. And ultimately, I understand people want accountability. And even though I don't necessarily feel that this was a one-woman sinkhole, I am also committed to responsibility and community building. So
wow, that's really admirable.
I don't know. I mean,
is the community welcoming you into their arms at this point?
Absolutely not. No, I am being bullied by people who are frankly too poor to remodel a house and jealous of me because I had a dream. That's why they're bullying you? I do. I honestly do.
Wow.
I think it's easy to hate a beautiful woman. I don't really know what else to say about it.
Well, maybe I think this sounds like a situation where an apology would maybe go a long way.
I think I'm owed an apology, yes. I was taken just as surprised by the sinkhole.
You just saying that maybe this was your doing or maybe some of the responsibility is yours would go a really long way.
Just to get them off my back is what you're saying.
Sure, or to take accountability, whatever you want to call it. I think maybe a nice handwritten letter, you could publish it in the local paper. I don't know. I'm just spitballing.
Okay, look, you people want a sacrificial lamb. I'll give it to you. Kate, take this down.
Okay.
Dear, what, neighborhood? I don't know their names.
Okay, dear neighborhood.
Dear Uggos of Magnolia Boulevard. I don't think
that's a great start.
Okay, fine. Take that out. Dear neighborhood. I am sorry that...
Maybe so sorry?
I am so sorry that I dared to take a chance on a creative project that was my own vision.
And you didn't get the permits.
And I'm sorry the permit process was so confusing. I'm sorry that I had to come out of pocket for a faith healer who didn't really do anything to solve the bat problem.
What's going on with that, by the way?
They're gone. They're swallowed in the sinkhole.
They died?
I guess that
the healer and the bats.
Then. That's some silver lining.
Yeah, that's a whole other letter. I can see now that my living so far in the future can mess with the small minds of plebes like you.
In the future, are sinkholes a good thing?
A lot of great things in life come from holes. Every pool was a hole.
What
Do you
else?
want that in the note?
No, obviously.
Okay. Well, good.
What the fuck is going on with her?
No, but I think just continue on.
All right,
Focus
let's
on the
wrap this up.
I am sorry that the sinkhole led to so many ugly properties being condemned, and I'm sorry for giving you the opportunity to build something better. Yeah, that's about it.
I think that's a pretty good apology.
Love, Eryn, CC.
All right.
Are you happy now?
Kate, just copy and paste that into the notes app
Yeah.
and take a screenshot.
But I will say this has been a good opportunity for me personally to learn. I think I've had to do a lot of soul searching and have a lot of tough conversations with Raj about money, what it goes to, what it does.
It's energy. Money is energy.
Money is energy. And, you know, what I love about my marriage so much is that I need someone, like, you know me, I'm always working, I'm always creating, I'm always coming up with new ideas. And sometimes I need someone to step in and say, babe, you're taking on too much, you know, like, babe, I'm not going to finance this project anymore because I'm worried that you're overcommitting yourself. Like,
So that's what he said to you?
yes, yeah, in so many words.
So he shut it down.
Well, yeah, he shut it down for my mental health, and I'm so grateful to him for that. And it's nice because in the time that I've had to think about myself since then, I've realized that renovation was never really the thing, you know? Renovation
Well, it was your thing. You definitely made it your thing. We've
Yes.
been doing Reno Watch for 6 weeks.
No, sure, but
We have a theme song.
yeah,
Kate,
but
can we play the theme song?
okay, no, don't
Yeah.
don't play the theme
I'm a
song.
great singer.
Kate.
I'm a great singer. I'm a great singer. So it's like this.
Turn
it off.
Here's a passion.
Turn it off, Kate.
Eryn Campbell-Campanola.
So help me.
Eryn Campbell-Campanola. Eryn Campbell-Campanola. Reno Watch.
My real passion was, is, and always will be television.
What?
I love the cameras. I love 8/9 Central. I love
No, well,
upfronts.
television is, I would say, more my thing. And, you know,
Well,
you
no,
left the industry
you're
and you
doing-
said you never wanted anything
Reality
to do with it,
TV
and
is different. It's like a different medium.
you really were like really open about not wanting to be in TV anymore.
I don't
and
remember
thinking
that.
it was beneath you. And
I think what you're having a hard time with is you always put all of your eggs in one basket. You know, you're like,
well, it's my career. It's
oh,
my
I'm
television
the
career.
Amazing
and-
Race now. Oh, I'm going on. You know, that's I
Can
get
you
it.
name any of the shows that I was on?
The Amazing Race.
Any of the other ones?
Kate.
The Amazing Race, for sure.
Yeah.
Love Island?
Love Island. Were you on that?
Was I on Love Island?
It's
no,
a very popular show.
I was not.
You should try and get on it.
I think it would be good for you.
Do they have gender non-conforming people on Love Island?
I'll look into that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
See if we can get Nixon in. But anyway, I love TV. TV loves me. And I'm excited to get back into what I truly care about. Don't worry, I'm not going to step on your toes.
We're going to be going out for the same parts.
No,
you
we're
know
not.
that, right?
I would never debase myself in the ways that you do.
I don't debase myself.
Do you know what that means?
Yes, I have a good idea of what it means, okay? And I don't debase myself. I have built a very respectable career where people know me and I don't sell myself out. I don't do anything.
That's true, because I don't think you get paid to be on The Amazing Race.
You know, I don't want to talk about this anymore. I'm very much respected, okay? And I do a
Okay.
lot of wonderful things.
If you say so.
Yeah. I think it's time for a commercial break. Yep.
Sounds good.
So today I'd like to pitch my amazing idea for an app. I'm looking for investors, and it's called Baby Celebrity. Are you curious what that means, Eryn?
Oh, you want me to talk during the ad? It's
Where
only your
you
thing.
can hire celebrities like me, big time celebrities, people that you would never be able to find otherwise. And
Like
you
who
can-
else?
I thought you weren't going to talk. And you can have us hang out with your child. But I'm a celebrity. So it's kind of a great opportunity to, you know, bond with the next generation of entertainment consumers. And I think of it kind of like a combination of Cameo meets Care.com.
So are they going to pay you to watch their kids, or are you going to pay them to influence their kids?
They would pay me because they get to meet me, their kid gets to meet me, and they also get someone really exciting to watch their children.
It's a really cool idea, Nixon.
Thank you. Well, you know, Ashton Kutcher really showed us all that, you know, investment and business is really the way to build an empire in this town, and I've got to think about different things than just acting. You know, the space is a little overcrowded. So let's get back to the show.
We're back. And I think I speak for both of us today when I say our guest needs no introduction. She is a genius. She is a visionary. She is a godmother of television, I would say.
Wow, yeah.
It's
An older sister.
the older sister of television, I would say. It's Karen Lexington, showrunner of Twice Blessed.
Thank you.
I would clap, but I'm holding my mic.
Oh,
Me
Yeah.
too.
absolutely. So good to be here. You guys are huge.
Oh, like we're really big. Yeah, the podcast is getting
Yeah,
really big.
getting a lot of
You guys
traction.
are so big. I remember when you were little.
Oh, you
So
mean physically?
little
Oh.
and cute. You guys
Yeah.
are so big.
Well,
You know, we were 17.
we grew bigger than we are than we were as children.
I'm the littlest one here.
I don't know about that, but it is
Oh,
so good to
Karen.
see you.
It's
Wow.
so good to see you guys. I really think about you all the time.
Really?
Really, like
Yeah.
when you're working on new ideas and thinking about who could be in this role.
I think about you guys like all the time, like how people say that. Like I think about you guys all the time, like the saying.
Oh,
Okay.
okay.
So
Well,
good to see you.
It is so good to see you too, Karen.
Karen,
Good to see you.
What a get for us. The woman who started it all.
being with you is really sending me back. I mean, it's like being back on the set, and I'm not sure I enjoy that feeling, but I'm happy to see you. And
I feel exactly the same way.
really,
Yes, I mean,
Really?
I was so young and frazzled, and set is so stressful.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
for
Long
someone, for
hours.
such an artist. And so I think that, yeah, when I see you both, it's this feeling of just like wrangling children when all you want to do is wrangle other artists. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah.
Wow. I was thinking when I saw that that movie where they have you know, the little gay kid from the Fablemans playing Lauren Michaels for the Saturday Night Fever movie. I didn't see the movie. I saw the trailer and I was like, this is just like Twice Blessed. Everyone was so young. Everyone was so fresh. We were doing things that no one had done before on TV, and that's all because of you.
Thank you so much.
I mean, you were really ahead of your time. You and Shonda Rhimes were kind of neck and neck at the time, and
Yes.
And tell us.
I would never want a Karen land.
Okay, yeah. And
So what Shonda has made, I will always say is so wonderful. But why it had to be a land, I mean, would
you do Karen
get
Karen
into
World?
that. No,
Karen Nation.
no.
Karen Central?
That's kind of fun.
I do if that's a time zone.
You know, I was just thinking, you know, you always used to tell me that I was like a daughter to you on set, and I just feel like this is a bit of a mother-child reunion.
Yes, I mean, I was so high on Excedrin. I was saying that to really a lot of people. I said that to my gardener. I said that to my daughter. I said, you are like a daughter to me, to my daughter.
Did you ever manage to reunite? I know you and your daughter were estranged.
Yeah, you know, when I entered the 12-step program, part of it is those
Congratulations, by the way.
Yeah.
Thank you.
That
Thank
takes,
you.
That's a lot
Thank you.
of strength.
Thank you. Yeah, 3 years off Excedrin as of yesterday.
Now, just really
And-
quick, is Excedrin like the street name for like cocaine or something?
It's cocaine you can buy at a pharmacy.
Oh, so you mean actually like the
Yeah, I was
Excedrin.
really prone to migraines. It runs in my family.
Oh wow.
Oh.
So,
Wow. And what was
Wow.
your rock bottom?
you
If
know,
is that okay if I ask you that?
yeah, rock bottom for me was definitely, I don't know if you all remember this when we were doing the swim episode where everyone's competing in the
Yes.
big portal and the souls are coming out
Yes.
of the
Like it was
pool.
yesterday.
Yeah.
I was on so much Excedrin, and I felt so free that I thought I too want to be a dead soul. And I kept getting in every shot.
I do remember
every
you
shot.
kept jumping in the pool.
Yeah, and we were backtracked about like 8 hours.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
everyone,
It was a long day.
it was a
Yeah.
really long
Everyone
shooting
was
day. And I
wet.
think that was probably my rock bottom. I mean, just to
Well,
have such a long shooting day.
Totally.
I would never want that for
Totally.
you both. So I thought I sent you guys an email apologizing for that during the 12 step. But
I guess I didn't open that email. I was kind of confused because the subject line said like pina colada Megan Marbles, something like that. It
I
was
opened
really, oh,
yeah,
I thought it was
glad you did.
beautiful.
Thank you. A lot of my writing has always been very poetic, just of, you know, the nature of who I am. So I understand if that can be alienating to some.
I know you mentioned it was the swim meet episode. I guess this was season 5, episode 8. That was many years before, 3 years ago. So what happened between your rock bottom and your getting clean from the Excedrin?
You know, people say when you hit rock bottom, then they make it seem as though that's an immediate way up. You hit rock bottom and then you go up. But when you hit rock bottom, there's a lot to explore down there.
Yeah. You know, I always wondered why that swim meet episode was called Swim Meet Me in St. Louis. And now I understand it's because you were high on
It's
Excedrin.
a little Easter egg.
It's brave of you to talk about this.
Thank you. I
Yeah.
just went to a retreat, so I actually am feeling like really you can ask me just about anything. I didn't always used to be this way, but my grays are grown in at the top, and I'm embracing life as a woman should. Honesty.
Anyway, let's go back. You pitched Twice Blessed.
Mm-hmm.
What did that look like?
Yeah, I did pitch that on a whim because I was just a waitress at the Dresden bar, and
Oh.
I saw that there was a table reserved, and it said table reserved for executives, and so I really wanted to tell them about this vision I had. You know, I studied the classics in college, so I kept having this vision of the first show that I was going to show run featured 200 troops storming Normandy during World War II, but the whole troop they're women. I was talking to the producer and this executive, and it was funny because he said, you know, we were talking about twins because he said you look just like my mom, and I was like, well, you know, if I look just like your mom, why am I on your lap? You must be twice blessed. Yeah.
Oh, so that's
yeah,
where
I was
the
a
name
witty
came
thing. I was fast, and
Yeah.
and so that is how
Fast.
Twice Blessed came out.
Did then you just kind of come up with, oh, okay, so the show is called Twice Blessed.
Mm-hmm.
It's about twins, and one of them is a ghost who communicates with the other through a toilet. When did that come into play?
Yeah, I think there was a lot of time when you work at a restaurant. There's a lot of time that you spend in the bathroom because you're trying to just avoid the stuff that's going on out there.
I've never worked at a restaurant, but I understand.
Yeah, so I was kind of in the bathroom a lot during work, and I would stare into the toilet. And I should also say I was kind of exploring Excedrin at this time.
Okay.
Oh, wow.
Um,
And did you snort it?
You can cut it up and snort it. You can swallow a lot of them, gumming it. There
You were
was
gumming
gum and
Excedrin?
Excedrin?
Yeah, you could crush it up and you would put it on your gums. And me and this other girl who was the other bartender at the Dresden, we used to gum each other up a lot.
Oh.
And so I would find myself in the bathroom and I was looking at the toilet and I was like, a lot of the times when I was like having to clean it or I was in there, that's just water. But it's so much more than that because it can really change a lot. So I would
The
say
water can change a lot?
I guess
Yeah,
it
the
changes every
toilet.
time you
Yeah.
flush it.
Yeah.
And it's like
That's a good
sometimes
point,
it's
yeah.
clear. And so I was like, this is basically a portal to every customer that is ever walking around in here. This
Wow,
toilet.
it's so interesting where creative ideas can come from. The most unexpected places.
That's
The
really
toilet.
That is really why I wanted to write a book.
Well,
Which feels like a great time to intro. You've brought a book with us
Yeah.
that is coming out soon.
Heavy. Got
Wow.
a lot to say.
look at that. Yeah, show that to the cameras there. And it's called Ghostwriter, a showrunner's
That's clever.
memoir. That's really good. It's kind of a double
The show was
meaning.
about ghosts.
Yeah.
Was it ghostwritten? Did you have a ghostwriter?
Stop it.
Oh,
Like, what is this? A joke podcast? No, I didn't have a ghost writer.
No.
No.
No, I did this myself.
Wonderful.
That's fabulous. I love to see women writing. I love to see women writing roles, interesting roles for other women in television. And, you know, you've got a book, but obviously you did the roles and maybe you'll do the roles again. So this book, you know, obviously it's not out yet. We don't want to give too much away. But I imagine it covers a lot of Twice Blessed. Twice Blessed was your baby. And, you know, sometimes you got to shake the baby. And
Yes. And in this book, boy, are we shaking that baby. That baby being my mental health, my crumbling marriage. And this is all talked about in the book.
And are you
Hefty.
seeking a publisher?
We are just waiting for that right offer because this is a really, really big tale to tell.
Little Brown.
Yes, Little Brown and Big Brown are both after it. So we're just now it's just in
Has
my
Random
agent's
House
hands.
expressed
You know,
interest?
it's just in my agent's hands at this point.
I guess I'm really excited for you to have this book and to be able to tell your own story in your own words because, look, I guess I'll just say it. Marsha and Rowan have been slinging a lot of mud at you, at this show, at the labor practices that were employed day after day, and some of the supposed harm that it did to us child actors. And I'm really excited for you to be able to clap back in
Thank
the
you.
pages of this book.
Because we don't feel that way.
Thank you. And that's actually, it's so nice to be here and not on their podcast because there's something called internalized misogyny. And those two brats have internalized misogyny.
And they're externalizing it
Onto
into the
you.
microphone and onto
yes,
you.
because you know what? I was a strong woman who was leading that work environment. And look at me, I'm just one tiny woman.
Have you guys listened to their show much?
I would never.
I don't listen to
'Cause
podcasts.
I think they just won a podcast award at like the Recappy Award.
Well, we'll be winning that
Yeah,
next
wait.
year. We're just
Oh,
not eligible
that's
yet.
Interesting that they did that because then they're probably going to make an episode being mean to the recappies. They're always biting the hand that feeds them. You see what I'm saying?
I don't know if they
probably.
So that's what
probably.
I bet's coming to the recappies.
I think it might be helpful for you guys to listen and unpack. You know,
So I
some
think
of
we
the
need
stuff that happened.
quiet on set for sure.
Yeah. Okay.
Right.
You know, I just have to say, being so close to you, I am feeling the power radiating off of you. It's just very obvious that you are not going to let anyone tell you what to do anymore. And I think that is really fabulous.
Thank you.
I think it's wonderful.
They have tried to silence me for a long time.
Well, I
Baby
think the
Marsha.
show gives voice
The
to
Marsha
people.
and Rowan, the team behind them, and now the teams behind the major child actors, and we get into this in the book, but the big stars of the show, the Chloes of the show, had these extensive teams behind them. You guys don't know exactly what I'm talking about, but they had these teams that were just after me.
I think Eryn and I both had some representatives express
Yeah.
interest.
But these kids had mountains of industry behind them. And those mountains of industry were tumbling down towards me like a volcano.
Sounds like the kids needed adults on set to protect them, right, from their
Yeah,
employers.
that's what I think-
that's what I always said is I want to protect the kids.
And I think what Karen is saying is that that's what the parents were for. But do kids need publicists, Kate?
I just think the more
The
adults around
publicist, Chloe's publicist, is scum on the bottom of my clog. She showed up at my house at 4:30 p.m. yelling at me.
That's almost dinner time.
I would never treat someone like that.
I think we should maybe circle back and talk more about you and less about Chloe. And I think
Yes, because that girl is, as my ancestors would say,
Oh, and you're making some sort of gesture, which I'm not.
For everyone listening,
I'm not from your culture,
kind of
but
like a flap your hand
Yes,
behind
it's
your
a
head.
Jewish,
You're Jewish.
Yes, yes.
Wow. So was my husband.
Really?
Yeah.
I think we should go ahead and get back on track. And I think fans are really curious about your life after Twice Blessed, because I know you had another show that
Yes.
was not, I guess, quite a hit, but it was
Yeah.
definitely
No, it was a
received.
hit in Canada, actually. And
Really?
and Canadian audiences have always actually had a much more sophisticated, mature palate. So it was a big hit in Canada. Yeah, it was a great show. I'm waiting for them really to have a recap podcast as well, because that's how big the show was.
up north. When are they going to make one?
Yeah.
Send that to the recappy committee.
They wouldn't need to. I bet they have their own committee up north that's much better than the recappies.
Right.
So yeah, it was a great show, and it was based on my own life. It was based on my own experience. It's this girl who pretends to be Latina X to get into college, but she's white. And that was actually based on when I was hired for Twice Blessed. They thought that this little Jewish girl, was Latina X.
Well, I can see why that wasn't maybe well received here in the States.
Sorry, how did anyone make that mistake?
You should watch the show. It's so funny how it happened.
No, I mean, your last name is Lexington. So what happened there?
Well, I guess I could see.
People were
it.
more open.
When people assumed it, did you say, no, I'm not?
Well, it was never outright said to me, and that actually is in the show, that it was all these kind of accidental things, like people being like, oh, what was your quinceañera like? And in the moment, I heard bat mitzvah, so I was saying it was big, it was lavish.
And what was the name of the show?
It was called Como se dice white girl. It was a huge hit.
Rolls off the tongue.
Yeah.
For the record, I am very close friends with Wilmer Valderrama. We play cribbage together from time to time. And he told me that he really liked Como se dice white girl. So,
Really?
yeah.
Thank you so much for sharing that. That means so much. I love that person's
Of
work.
course. Yeah. Well, I was also talking to him and I thought, he and I have amazing platonic Raj.
Ow, my hand is
Platonic
cramping.
chemistry.
My hand is
And
cramping
I've
on
always
this mic.
thought that we could play a great couple. And if only we knew someone to write us a show.
Yes, yes. I mean, everyone is just hurting for money and a job right now.
Certainly.
How's your hand?
It's not good. My hand is cramping.
Use the other hand.
Kate, I just wanted you to know that this is your fault, and I think we should move on. Why don't we talk about what you are up to now? What have
Yeah.
you been up to since Como se
Any
dice
fun projects
white
cooking?
girl?
I mean, this book was such a labor of love, and I was so lucky that a large portion of this book that I wrote, I was living on Kauai, and
Where?
I was living in Kauai. So I've just been really reconnecting with myself
Sorry,
and
you
my
said
work.
in Kauai. Where?
Kauai.
Kuwait?
Kauai. Is the microphone working?
No, I think it is. How would someone who's not from Kauai pronounce it?
Someone who's Kauai.
I'm curious, am I mentioned in the book?
The book, I actually do have an excerpt to read from it if
Oh,
you guys are ready
okay.
for that.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
okay. What a task! What a toll! In charge of talent, young and old. They called me Set Mama, the only human at the zoo. Suck at my long dried up teat, why don't you? Lights, camera, action. All I want to do is roll out the door. So
You wrote
that's
that.
just an excerpt. Yeah.
Wow.
Wow.
Yeah. There was something on that island when I was writing it. I'm forever grateful.
So it's kind of spoken word poetry, but written down?
A lot of my writing process actually was inspired by Barbra Streisand. When Barbra Streisand was writing her design book, a lot of that was just spoken right into a tape recorder, kind of stream of consciousness, and then dictated exactly.
Wow. Well, that was really moving.
Thank you.
Makes me, are you also going to read the audiobook?
Yes, absolutely. Yes. I also came up with a guitar score for that audiobook that I will be playing. Yeah.
Yeah. I'm glad that you are going to get a chance to be in the spotlight because, you know,
Thank you.
you must be proud to have jump-started so many incredible careers.
I really try to be proud of Chloe. She is one of the most famous people I think I know. So I try to be really proud of that. But, you know, she couldn't even memorize lines. We had extras running around the sets with the lines written on their shirts. That was what struck me as strange about her is that girl is gay. She is gay, and she's in the closet.
Are we allowed to talk about this stuff? I know there were
It is just
NDAs.
quiet on set for real this time. And Chloe never listened to me when I said that. At first I would say quiet on set. She would just be talking. She had a Razor flip phone. My God, I wanted to throw that thing down a toilet. I knew she was texting people on it about me. One time I saw her saying, ha, 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 the showrunner is so old. I wasn't even that old. I was a young woman. She made
was a
me
kid.
feel old.
She was a kid.
You were a kid. And I should have protected you because just because you guys kissed and you were so weird and they didn't want that coming out, I should have protected you. You were weird and
Who's
gay.
they?
And you guys should have just been weird and gay together because Chloe is miserable now.
No.
Because she is in the closet.
Karen, I think we are all triple covered on NDAs, and I think that this is not something that we want to really talk about right now.
I will never let them silence me again. An NDA cannot protect me from my duty to protect you. And I am sorry I didn't look out for you.
Look.
You were alienating to a lot of people on set because you were weird, but that did not excuse their behavior towards you. Yeah. You were her first kiss. She was your first kiss.
That's not on the record, and that didn't happen. But we were all close. It was a very close set, and we got wrapped up in each other's worlds, and I was a little bit more wrapped up in her world because she was the star, and we knew that. We all knew that. I knew that. I'm doing fine, Karen, and I was fine because I've lived.
They're gay. They're living outward as gay.
I had a wonderful time, and I've lived a great life, and I think it's totally normal for a team of adults to tell a couple of teenagers that they shouldn't be together because that's what it's like when you're raised by a village. You know, it takes a team and a village, and I think about it. Not at all. I'm thinking about it right now because that's what I'm talking about. And sometimes I see a billboard with her on it, and then I'll think about the billboard when I drift off to sleep. But that doesn't mean anything. I'm not scared of her, Karen. I'm not scared of her.
You are.
It's
You're
not
very,
a problem.
very afraid. I knew her secret. You're always scared of those who know.
It was your fault.
I know. I should have stuck up for you. You guys could be together right now. It's easy to adopt kids, way easier than people make it out to be, and you guys deserve that chance. The fact that her publicist came after you, you were pushed to the sideline, and now you're on Love Island.
It's Amazing Race, and I will be on Traitors next season.
That's not true.
Is that confirmed?
I'm super happy, Karen. I'm super happy, and I'm enjoying life, and I have this hit podcast that's definitely going to be nominated at the Recappies next year. I don't need your pity, Karen.
I want you to be okay.
I'm glad Chloe ran away from you because obviously I should have run away from you too. She's got a hit career, huh?
Yeah.
She hated your ass.
It is so easy to hate those who know you the best.
Do you guys want to do like an episode recap or something?
Oh my God, Kate, read the room.
I'm just asking.
We're getting to the good stuff.
Okay, yeah.
Okay, look, clearly there's a lot of pain here, and we're all learning a lot. And
I think we're really better for this.
Don't touch me.
Okay, so I think now might be a really nice time for us to do a meditation that I can lead us in. I think now might be a really good time for that. So let's kind of close our eyes. Your producer can participate if she wants. I don't know if she's still here.
Kate, close your eyes.
So let's all close our eyes and okay. I am not the hate comments. I am the love button. Life can oftentimes feel that you have this huge bouquet of balloons, and you are trying to get that huge bouquet of balloons into the backseat of your car. But breathe out for a second. Who cares if you get those balloons in the car? Because you're going to be in that car driving away to a better future. You might not even need balloons. There might even be balloons there. Let's take a deep breath in and breathe in all that anger that's been in your body since you've been that misunderstood kid. Breathe that anger in. I want you to channel that anger. And now release. Call someone out that has hurt you. Call to anything. Call out anyone that has wronged you and let that go here.
Karen.
Kate.
Let it go.
Kate.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. This is scary, but I'm really feeling the energy. I can't stand you. I think that you're so unprofessional and really bad at this job. I'm starting to think that you didn't actually watch any of Twice Blessed, which is kind of weird because it was a big hit and everyone's watching it right now because they just put it on Netflix. And I just, every day when I hear your clunky, dented car pulling into my driveway, I'm like, oh my God, here's this Debbie Downer again. And she's just gonna like get her fucking handprints all over my glass door when she knocks. And I can't do it anymore. I can't do it. I don't want you here. I don't want you to do this job. I don't want your presence or your energy. And I really want you to go. I don't want you to do this job anymore. You're fired.
That was really powerful.
We need Kate.
That was really
Kate,
amazing.
we need you to finish today, but then after that, please don't come back. I think that the shoes you wear are weird, and I don't know, I wish you would dress better. I feel like you could be so cute if you gave it a little bit of effort.
All right. So are you finished? Are you done? Did you get it all off your chest?
Sometimes you look a little bit wall-eyed from a certain angle.
I don't even know what that means.
That's offensive, Eryn.
This is not a job that I love, by the way. So this is not a big letdown.
Problem. That's the problem.
You think I should love coming here every day?
I do. I think that we're giving you a really amazing
You
opportunity
think
for
you
access.
sometimes giving me those gross ass almond pretzels as a snack, not even covering my lunch,
That you take.
barely giving me
take
pay
home with you.
that I should be grateful.
Even the way that this conversation is going, like I'm healing and you're giving me an attitude about it. So yeah, I think
All right.
that's-
Let's wrap this up. For old time's sake, I guess we should do a hot seat for Karen here. I'll ask Karen a few questions and then we can wrap up the episode, and then, we'll probably never see each other again.
God, I hope not.
Yeah, what a shame. Karen, I have a question for you here from a listener in Arizona. They're wondering if Eryn was always such an unforgivable bitch.
I can answer that. Yeah.
Okay, great. Well, that wraps it up then, doesn't it?
You don't think I'm a bitch, do you?
To me, it's so difficult when you know someone as a
Kate,
child.
that's actually mine.
'Cause I don't know if I would call you a bitch, but I don't know that much about you as an adult woman now, as a big woman you are.
Okay. Well, Karen, thank you so much for coming on the pod.
thank you guys.
I think we
This
all
was
got a lot out of it. I'm just going to go really quick, make sure that Kate
Don't
is not
touch me, Karen.
stealing any of my Fabergé eggs.
Right.
Kate?
Yeah, and just look out for ghostwriters on the platforms where you buy books. They'll be there so soon.
Fuck you, Karen.